average. One of the 3 All-Stars for Atlanta as well, picking up her 4th All-Star appearance this year. Jewell Loyd, a Euro into a bucket.
A lot of current and former All-Stars on the floor right now.
Allisha Gray with a quickness off the glass. Not even finishes the first quarter without scoring a bucket over the last 2-12. Another touch for Bru Jones. Going at Stokes. And a bump in the paint. As I could give more and be better. Backdoor, Nia Coffey. How about the assist from the rookie and Tahina Paopao?
Tahina Paopau's vision has gotten
the lead for Atlanta. Something else that Atlanta has done very well. They have not fouled the Aces in this ball game. Held the Aces to just 16 points in the first quarter. Here comes Jewell Loyd.
They fouled the 2nd least in the league.
Well, the Aces have the 2nd best free throw percentage in the league, so good scouting report. Bru Jones on the inside. Count the bucket. Through these first 2 quarters.
I mean, the movement has just given them issues, not just from Jones, but from Atlanta as a whole. The constant cutting.
For Atlanta, 10-2 run over the last 4 minutes. A'ja turns around and gets fouled, which will be the first foul for Atlanta.
Yeah, that was a superstar call.
Nonetheless, the Aces now at the free throw line. A'ja Wilson
not have more activity levels, so the refs are going to call more calls for A'ja Wilson.
Knocks down both. A'ja Wilson now with 8 points. Rhyne Howard at the rim gets blocked. Jewell Loyd finds her sweet spot on the floor, but it has not been gentle to her. Jones to Naz Hillman. Chelsea Gray behind her back. 3rd turnover for Atlanta leads to another bucket for the Aces.
Chelsea Gray yelling and one as she comes down the floor. Just knows how to move her body against the defense.
Rhyne Howard with some footwork finds her first bucket of the ball game.
And hopefully that gets her some rhythm in this one. Her first couple buckets haven't been able to go. Look at how far Naz Hillman is pushing A'ja Wilson off the block.
Shooter's touch. A'ja Wilson now in double figures, joining.
Try to limit her touches and make them as hard as possible.
The dish, Bru Jones on the dive. Another 2 for Mrs. Jones.
Becky Hammond wants a timeout because Rhyne Howard is picking up the assists. They're going to try to utilize it.
Rhyne Howard puts one up, so she gets it as she floats in the lane. How about going back to A'ja Wilson?
I remember that game. That was ugly. Beautiful for her,
it was
ugly.
Beautiful for her. Very ugly here. Less than 10 on the shot clock. Pulls up. Too strong.
Not allowing easy touches and shots.
Allisha Gray too strong on the 3 attempt. Right now, Atlanta from outside, shooting 11%. Chelsea. So good with hesitation and finding lanes.
Just a little freeze, hesitated the defense, and got Paopao stuck behind the screen.
This is the 8th game in 14 days for the Aces. Rhyne Howard, step back, swagalicious.
Obviously, the start of the 2nd quarter is for Rhyne Howard to find A'ja Wilson onto Bru Jones, excuse me.
Rhyne Howard, or no, Allisha Gray saying she did not commit the foul there. They're saying on the ankle the foul was committed, so that will be the first.
And it was backwards as well.
So Jewell able to connect on the free throw, makes it a 4-point game, left 4 in the first. Maya Caldwell off the bounce, and another foul. Maya Caldwell has really found a way to not just impact her movement to the rim, but just
defense and try to find her offense.
Maya Caldwell, who has had a couple of starts this season in the absence of Rhyne Howard while she was out with the knee, on and off over the last 3 years. Spent last year with Indiana, finding a home this season full-time.
Yeah, and I think she has found it.
They let a lot of Bulldogs get away.
Yeah.
Off the bounce, Jackie Young finishes.
Everybody's playing one-on-one. No help side defense was there. Baseline penetration.
Rhyne Howard, the turnaround, too strong.
It's going without the ball being an ISO so much.
Jackie Young again floats that one in.
Because this is what happens on the other side of that. So now the ball movement has stopped on this side for Atlanta. And Vegas.
It's a 2-point game, Alicia, to BG on the inside, and
Exactly.
That's a 2 every time over Jackie Young.
Get back to it. Carolyn Pack, one of the Vegas announcers, was asking me, are we going to utilize BG? Because that gave them issues the last time they played them.
She's just 1 for 2 from the field. Her first field, one of her best games against the Aces this season. She finished with 16. The dish and the partial block by Gray. Alicia, foot on the gas, going it. Asia Wilson couldn't connect, and Brittany Griner creating another opportunity for Atlanta.
Gray still having words with the referee.
There is a myriad of talent on that screen.
The race is so tight this season for MVP, but it's kind of hard. It's going to be very difficult between Asia and Nafisa.
Chelsea Gray off the mark, and Alicia Gray, who already knocked down a 3 from that spot on the floor, finds Nia Coffey diving, and another look, too strong for Bree Jones in the
The ball on the offensive end. This should be a winning game for them.
Asia Wilson steps out. She can knock down the shot from that area. Instead, she says, I can knock it down from here too.
I think she heard me a little bit. She was like, tab.
14 now for Asia Wilson, the 3-time MVP.
Perfect.
Another nice interior pass, the high-low from Nia Coffey.
The Vegas Ace give anything else up for the same reason why we're scared to double them and give anything else up. There's too many threats on the floor, and Jewel Lloyd just got away with the travel.
Ryan Howard said, I'll collect it anyway. Ryan Howard at the rim, the block. She gets 2 free throws momentarily.
Now that Howard is back in the fold, most dramatic switch in between positions to have on the floor.
Yeah, Carl Snesko having that conversation with game against Phoenix about a month ago. Was actually out.
Not me.
9 on the shot clock. Asia gets a touch. Pulls up.
She's
Bottom
gotten
of the
so
net.
good with that. She's gotten so good with the 1-2 dribble pull up and the slight fade away right. Well, I haven't seen anybody block it yet.
Becky Hammond said, we are seeing her in her prime. I'd have to agree. Less than a minute on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. Gray tripped up, collects the ball still, and it goes out of bounds. But that's a better turnover there than giving it to the Aces. 5th turnover for Atlanta. They only had 7 against New York a game ago as Jewel Lloyd connects and makes it a 2-point game once again. Atlanta can't hold for Gray the touch. Maya Caldwell, more movement. Nas finds Gray, top of the key. Nothing. Bree Jones with the rebound, tip and short for Nas Hillman. 3 good looks for Atlanta, but none to the avail as they do have the 2-point lead going into
In the second half.
And we'll check in with Autumn Johnson.
Out of the locker room, Cameron Brown, the assistant coach for the Atlanta Dream, said offensively we have to keep pushing pace and feeding Bree Jones. She's killing it out there, 7 for 9 from the floor. And defensively, she said we need to destroy second half. Carl Smesko saying we are falling asleep and a step behind. They're turning the corner constantly to get into the paint. And Nas Hillman added, take away that handoff on the screens because then we are forced to guard the next action.
She's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. We got away from giving the ball to Bree Jones and even to Brittany Griner in that first half. Keep touching.
Tie ball game with the shot from Jackie Young, and the last second key for Ryan Howard was just short. Asia Wilson sends it off to Chelsea Gray, who hesitated on the triple, and both teams continue to struggle percent and 53% respectively.
I mean, both these teams have high-level shot makers, right? Like we talk about Atlanta all the time, as Alicia Gray calls her own number off the 1 dribble. But if you take away an Alicia Gray, now you have to deal with the Ryan Howard.
2 and 3 in the standings as the Aces have won 11 straight. They have not. That is true. I think everyone wants to be Alicia's friend. I want to be her best friend.
I know, me too. We are.
8 on the shot clock. That was poked away by Bree Jones momentarily. 5 left. Nalissa Smith pulls up. Too strong.
Smith arguing, trying to look for the foul call.
Alicia Gray couldn't get more open than that. Couldn't connect, finds another look, and that's blocked. Actually, they'll say it's a foul by Nalissa Smith on Gray.
And that's what offensive rebounds.
Ryan Howard, who had 6 points in the second quarter, in and out on the attempt at the rim. Tahina launches it from up top. Another look, but Ryan Howard couldn't come down with the rebound. Still a 2-point lead for Atlanta. 9 on the shot clock. Asia gets it baseline. Flood pass. And the triple puts Atlanta behind for the first time tonight. And Alicia Gray fouls on that Chelsea Gray 3. So she'll get a free throw.
Not right now. Atlanta's got to match it and get back tougher, and ball movement is the way to start.
Las Vegas with the 2-point lead, their first lead of this ball game. 7 on the shot clock. Naz Hillman going at Kirsten Bell and gets fouled.
And I like it. Go back to what worked in the first half. Keep getting it into the paint because, yes, they can block shots, but some of those
will feature with her in Autumn, just talking about her improvements on the season. In and out for Naz Hillman on the second attempt. Ryan Howard has been all over the floor, and another tie-up as Nalissa Smith and Bree Jones up with the ball. 5 on the shot clock, though. The spin in the paint, just off her mark.
Good box out by Alicia Gray underneath the rim.
Alicia got bumped really by Jackie Young, no call, so here comes Atlanta. Beautiful. And still ends up with 2.
And that's how you don't play to the call. They missed the call, okay, no problem. And the defense was off on that one. The offense kept going.
Alicia Gray took a tumble at half court after the jump. Still got the ball. And a turnover for Asia Wilson in bases. Naz Hillman lines it up and too strong.
Well, we are due for a knock.
Hit a 3. Well, she hit one against New York. We weren't on that call, friend. She was 1 for 5. But the previous 5, she did not knock down a 3. Jewel Lloyd outside, and nothing there. Jewel Lloyd has struggled. While she's been a reserve the first 10, she was shooting close to 67% from 3. Now she's dipped to 18%. Asia turnaround short and has done her job so far in the second or the third quarter, rather. Asia Wilson has yet to score in this frame. Tahina with time, and still Atlanta struggling from percentage.
Another good rebound by Naz Hillman.
In the third quarter, Ryan Howard with a trick shot of sorts. Takes the tumble, gets fouled. She gets 2 free throws.
She laid there for a second. I was
hoping at the free throw line and couldn't connect.
Coverage, she can shoot over him. She's got to get a touch.
Quick kick to Dana Evans. And got the layup, and she's been on the floor for 20 seconds.
Got away with it.
Tied at 48 once again. There goes your touch, and the turnaround just short for BG. At the top of the key, 1 dribble inside, in and out. Kirsten Bell, 1 for 3 from the field, and gave up 3 points off of it. Asia Wilson, top of the key. Yikes.
Oh my. Well, they told us that in the beginning of this, more comfortable in the second half of the season.
Another 3 attempt for Asia Wilson. Oh boy. boy, as Asia Wilson with back-to-back triples.
Maybe the secret sauce is in the shoes. I don't know, because Alicia Gray has been rocking the A1s all season long and has been experiencing career highs across the board. She laughed and told me she does not know how many shoes she has at this point because she's a Nike athlete. They just send them to.
Thanks, Autumn. A foul on the floor that will go against Gray. She has struggled in this second half.
Let's go earlier. Like the calls up top. Is this about going back in the as Asia Wilson knocks down another one? But this is about fundamentals, or is it some way they have to change?
Just pray that Asia Wilson finds a miss. Vegas is on a 10-0 run, and I do believe it's because of Miss Wilson. Bell up top. Naz Hillman tracks that down. Now he's 3 points for yet another double-double on the season as Maya Caldwell can't get the layup. Ryan Howard pokes away, gets the bounce, and a block off the backboard by Asia Wilson.
She came and got that one.
Jewel Lloyd in the corner, and the biggest lead for the Aces as they are now up double digits with less than a minute to go.
And if you're Atlanta.
Ryan pulls up off the mark.
Crowd.
5 on the shot clock. Jackie Young looking for help up the top of the key. Jewel steps in and gets it off in time. 6 seconds left. Atlanta has time for a bucket. Maya off the bounce. And can't get a look as the third quarter comes to the close. It was all Aces as they outscored Atlanta 21-6.
I mean, the Aces.